carried. Motion 5B. The next motion this evening concerning the inquiry into the rape gang scandal is to be moved by Councillor Evans, please.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Truly with a heavy heart I bring this motion. Having campaigned in 2017, 2021 and 2024 across the whole of Greater Manchester, every borough, I can tell you this is at the forefront of many residents. They tell you on the doorstep time and time again, and they have no confidence in the authorities to address this issue. So we are shocked and deeply saddened to see Labour amend this motion. This is the most heartbreaking motion I will ever bring to this chamber. We should all hang our heads in shame, all elected councillors and MPs across the country, at the abuse and subsequent cover-ups that have taken place and the failure of our duty of care for young people. Here in my hand, I hold data and reports from this council outlining the state of child exploitation in Trafford alone. The data is appalling. An 827% increase since 2021 to 2024 in child sexual exploitation. 102 cases last year. The report highlights the use of victim-blaming language and masks the awful truth that here in Trafford is on the increase. And if it can happen here, it is happening everywhere. So I ask you, how many of you have rejected our motion for a full national independent inquiry, have ever seen this data, let alone read these reports? How many of you truly understand what is happening here in Trafford, let alone Greater Manchester and the rest of the country? If you haven't read these reports or seen the data for Trafford, then on what basis have you proposed this amendment? What does it say about you if you have read it and proposed the amendment? One case of child exploitation is one too many. So why would Labour representatives, including Conor Rand, Andrew Weston and Mike Kane, vote against a national inquiry? Conor Rand even went on television defending Labour's position. Did he ask the necessary questions and confirm that his constituency was free of child exploitation? Or was it simply easier to toe the party line? And why, knowing that this report exists, would this administration water down neutering such a crucial motion? Even the Greater Manchester Mayor has now called for a national inquiry, admitting that the scope of the local inquiries lack the necessary legal powers. Yet in their amendment, Labour in Trafford suggests they will liaise with Oldham. What does that actually mean? I suggest that this Labour Party take a long, hard look at what's happening in their own backyard. The public see through Labour's games of playing with language in the motion and doublespeak on such a serious matter. It is shameful. As you sit here tonight choosing to obfuscate and dilute this motion, while every opposition party hopefully will support it, we will be watching, our residents will be watching. Your statements are being recorded. They will know where you stand on this shameful situation. I was particularly alarmed by Councillor Carter, who made a position clear on social media, stating there will be no public inquiry because, according to her, a full inquiry has already taken place. So I ask directly, call for a full, independent, national inquiry, and please explain how, under your tenure, has child sexual abuse in Trafford risen 827%? Have we even read the reports? So, in Greater Manchester, Oldham have called for this. They were the first to call for it. And all we are saying is support them, and call on the government to do it. Wigan has passed the motion. Bolton has passed the motion. Oddly, Manchester City Council, which is 99% Labour controlled, didn't call for a motion to investigate this nationally. They called a motion to change the way grooming gangs were referred to. Talk about Labour muddying the waters with doublespeak and clever language. Here in this chamber, Trafford has got an opportunity tonight. We all have an opportunity. Any Labour member with a shred of honour should reject the Labour amendment. Just throw it out, support the original. We will accept the Green amendment, no problem, it extends ours somewhat. We can make a change, and we in this chamber should say no more, investigate it and root out the enablers. Thank you.